Okay, in the next few minutes, we're going to talk about the secret to turning that mountain of data you're dealing with into your biggest career asset. Seriously, it's about building an analytics superpower, and we're going to break down exactly how you can do it. So, does this feel familiar? I mean, you've got spreadsheets, databases, reports, they're just coming out of your ears, right? There's information absolutely everywhere, but when it's time to make a big call, finding that one clear, actionable insight feels, well, impossible. It's the classic problem. You're data-rich, but information-poor.
And here's the thing. The solution isn't just about getting another piece of software. It's really a two-part equation. First, you need a powerful tool that's actually designed to handle all that data. And second, you need the essential human skill to tell that tool exactly what you're looking for. If you can get both of those right, you'll be spotting trends way before your competitors, making decisions with real confidence, and pretty soon you'll be the go-to person on your team for data-driven insights.
So let's start with part one, the tool. We need a way to cut through all that noise and turn raw, messy data into something we can actually understand and, use. The big concept we're talking about here is called business intelligence, or BI for short. Now, what's really important on this slide is that definition. BI isn't just about making pretty charts. It's a whole process. It's about taking messy, raw data and transforming it into meaningful information that drives profitable business actions. And that last part is everything. It has to lead to a smart decision. And one of the most powerful tools out there in the BI world is Microsoft Power BI. You can almost think of it as your data command center. It's built specifically to take on those huge, messy data sets and help you analyze them, clean them up, and then visualize them in a way that just clicks, It makes immediate sense. But Power BI isn't just one single application. It's really a whole ecosystem. You've got the desktop app, which is where you build your reports. Then you have the service, which is where you share them. And under the hood, there's this incredibly powerful engine called Power Query, which is just a master at cleaning up and transforming data. So this is a really crucial point, understanding the difference between desktop and service. Here's the easiest way to think about it. Desktop is your workshop. It's where you have all your tools, all your raw materials, and you build the report from scratch. The service, on the other hand, is the showroom. It's the polished, cloud-based platform where everybody else can view, interact with, and collaborate on your amazing finished work. And check this out. This number really drives home just how powerful this tool is. Power BI can connect to over 100 different data sources. We're talking everything from a simple little Excel file on your computer to a massive SQL database in the cloud. That kind of versatility means you can pull all of your scattered information into one single, unified view. Okay, so let's shift gears and move to the second part of our equation. Because having a great tool is only half the battle. In this age of AI, the most critical new skill is learning how to ask the right questions. We're talking about the art of the prompt. You see, today's analytics tools, and that includes Power BI, have some seriously powerful AI built right in. They have features that let you literally ask questions of your data just by typing in plain English. But here's the catch. All that intelligence is just potential. It's your prompts, the questions you ask, the instructions you give, that act as the key to unlock its power and get you these specific insights you actually need. So how do you write a good prompt? Well, it's not magic. There's a framework for it. A great prompt really has 4 parts. First up is persona. Who do you want the AI to be? A financial analyst? An expert marketer? Next is the task. What specifically do you want it to do? Then you give it context. What's the background information it needs to know? And finally, the format. How do you want the answer? A bulleted list? A simple table? And on top of that framework, you got to remember the 3 C's. Be concise. Don't write a whole novel, just get to the point. Be clear. Avoid vague stuff. So instead of show me sales data, a much clearer prompt would be something like show me total sales for Q3 broken down by region and product category. And finally, be consistent. If you call something a report in one prompt, don't suddenly start calling it a summary in the next one. Okay, now let's bring it all together. This is where the magic really happens, when you apply that human skill of prompting to a powerful analytics tool. Let's look at a real-world example. Here's a typical first try at a prompt, and honestly, it's not terrible, but it's incredibly vague. The restaurant industry is huge. What kind of factors are we even talking about? Financial, marketing, operational? The AI has to guess way too much here. Now watch what happens when we apply our framework. Just look at how specific this is. By setting the persona to restaurant marketing expert, we're telling the AI to focus on customer-facing stuff. And by narrowing the context down to the fast casual industry, we get rid of all the noise from fine dining or fast food. This is a prompt that gets you real results. So you see the difference? it's night and day. We started with a kind of fuzzy question, then we systematically layered in a persona, a really clear task, some specific context, and a desired format. This process of refining your questions, that is the absolute key to getting great results from any AI-powered tool. So what does all this mean for you? Well, by mastering both the tool and the skill, you're not just getting better at making charts. No way. You are developing a genuine professional superpower that lets you drive strategy and influence major decisions.
So let's wrap this up. The tool, something like Power BI, does all the heavy lifting. It organizes the chaos and makes the data visual. The skill, which is your ability to write effective prompts, lets you take command of that tool's built-in brain. And the result? You get insights that are way faster, much clearer, and a whole lot more relevant to the actual decisions you have to make every day.
You see, this combination fundamentally changes your relationship with data. It's no longer just this passive thing you look at. It becomes an active partner in solving problems. And this isn't just about finding answers faster. It's about asking better, more strategic questions that could uncover a new opportunity, or maybe even define your next big product launch. So the only question left is, what will you ask your data next?